In this exciting 18 American Continental Chess Championship 2025 Round 9 clash, Proudian and Supi enter the Sicilian defense Nussdorf variation English attack. On e4. On c5. Knight f3. On d6. On d4. Threatening pawn takes c5. Pawn takes d4 played by Supi. Knight takes d4. Knight f6. Knight c3. Pawn a6 transposed into Sicilian defense Nussdorf variation English attack. Bishop e3. Pawn e5. Threatening pawn takes d4. Knight b3 played by Proudian. Bishop e7. Pawn f3. King castled kingside. Queen d2. Pawn b5. King castled queenside. Bishop d7. Stop here and find the strongest move for Proudian. Pawn h4 is a strong choice, since pawn a5. Knight takes b5. Pawn a4. Knight a1. Knight c6. Pawn c4. Proudian have small advantage shifting to the main line. Proudian is looking to play Knight d5. Knight takes d5. Queen takes d5. Queen c7. Queen takes a8 and dominate the board. Bishop d7 played by Supi. Queen f2 is not the best move played by Proudian. On b4. Supi considers playing. Pawn takes c3. Pawn h4. Pawn a5. Pawn a4. Bishop takes a4. Pawn h5. Bishop takes b3. Bishop b6. Queen e8. Pawn h6 and gain a significant edge. Knight d5 played by Proudian. Proudian is aiming to play Bishop b6. Queen e8. Knight c7. Queen c8. Knight takes a8 and increase their advantage significantly. Knight takes d5 played by Supi. Pawn takes d5, it is novelty move. Bishop b5. Bishop b6. Threatening bishop takes d8. Queen d7 played by Supi. Bishop a5. Proudian is aiming to play King b1. Rook c8. Queen d2 and gain a significant edge. Rook c8 played by Supi. Bishop takes b4. Pawn a5. Threatening pawn takes b4. Bishop a3 played by Proudian. Queen b7. Bishop takes b5. Queen takes b5. Rook he1. Knight d7. Supi wants to play Knight b6. Knight d2. Knight takes d5. Knight e4. Knight b4 and seize the initiative. Queen e2 played by Proudian. Threatening queen takes b5. Queen b7 played by Supi. King b1. Knight b6. Supi intends to play Knight c4. Pawn f4. Pawn a4. Pawn takes e5. Pawn takes b3 and take decisive advantage. Queen b5 played by Proudian. Queen a7. Knight d2. Rook ab8. Supi is preparing to play Knight c4. Queen takes c4. Rook takes c4 and secure a strong hold in the game. Queen d3 played by Proudian. Knight a4. Supi is planning to play. Rook c3. Knight b3. Rook takes d3 and increase their advantage significantly. On c4 played by Proudian. On f5. Knight b3. Knight takes b2. Bishop takes b2. On a4. Threatening pawn takes b3. Knight d4 played by Proudian. Proudian is preparing to play. Knight b5. Queen c5. Rook c1. Bishop h4. Rook ed1. Bishop f6. Queen a3. Queen b6. King a1 and secure a strong hold in the game. Pawn takes d4 played by Supi. King a1. Bishop f6. Supi considers playing. Queen a6. Rook b1. Rook takes c4 and dominate the board. Bishop takes d4 played by Proudian. Bishop takes d4 check. Queen takes d4. Queen c7. Rook b1. Rook takes b1 check. King takes b1. On h6. On g4. On takes g4. Queen takes g4. Rook b8 check. King c2. Queen b6. Supi is aiming to play. Queen f2 check. King d3. Queen takes e1 and sees the initiative. King d3 played by Proudian. Queen b4. Pause the video and find the best move for Proudian. Rook e7 is best move here because Queen b1 check. King d4. Queen a1 check. King d3. King h8. On f4 position is equal shifting to the main line. Queen b4. Rook c1. Pause the video and find the best move for Supi. Queen a3 check is logical continuation as Rook c3. Queen takes a2. Queen e6 check. King h8. Queen e2. Queen a1. Supi have small advantage. Let's proceed to the main game. Threatening queen takes e1. Rook c1 is an inaccurate played by Proudian. Rook e8. Think carefully what is the best move for Proudian. Queen d7 is best move here because Rook f8. Queen e6 check. King h8. Queen e2. Queen c5. On f4 position is equal. Let's explore the main variation. Rook e8 is not the best move played by Supi. Supi wants to play Queen a3 check. Rook c3. Queen takes a2 and take decisive advantage. Queen d4 is not the best move played by Proudian. Queen a3 check. Queen c3. Threatening queen takes a3. Queen takes a2 played by Supi. Queen c2. Queen a3 check. Queen c3. Proudian is preparing to play. Queen takes a3. On h5. Queen takes d6. Pawn a3. Queen g6. King f8, and put immense pressure on the opponent. Queen c5 played by Supi. Queen d4. Queen c8. King c3. Queen b7. Supi is preparing to play. Queen b3 check. King d2. Queen takes f3, and establish a winning position. King d3 played by Proudian. Pawn a3. Pawn c5. Queen b3 check. Do not rush. Can you find the strongest move for Proudian? Queen c3 is a strong choice, since Queen takes d5 check. Queen d4. Queen takes f3 check. King c4. Rook e4. Rook c3. Still Proudian is losing, shifting to the main line. Queen b3 check. Rook c3 is not the best move played by Proudian. Queen b1 check. Rook c2. Pawn a2. Take a moment to spot the best move for Proudian. Queen b2 is the right idea because Queen takes b2. Rook takes b2. Pawn promotes to Queen at a1. Rook b3. Queen d1 check. King c4. Still Proudian is losing, shifting to the main line. Pawn a2. Queen a4. Pause the video and find the best move for Supi. Queen f1 check is logical continuation as King d4. Pawn promotes to Queen at a1 check. Queen takes a1. Queen takes a1 check. Rook c3. Pawn takes c5 check. Supi have small advantage, shifting to the main game. Supi is looking to play. Queen f1 check. King c3. Pawn promotes to Queen at a1 check. Rook b2. Queen fc1 check. King b3. Rook b8 check, and secure a strong hold in the game. Queen a4. Slightly worse move played by Proudian. Queen d1 check. Take a moment to spot the best move for Proudian. King c4 is the right idea because Queen f1 check. King c3. Pawn promotes to Queen at a1 check. Queen takes a1. Queen takes a1 check. King d3. Still Proudian is losing, shifting to the main game. Queen d1 check is a critical mistake played by Supi. King c3 is a critical mistake played by Proudian. Pawn promotes to Queen at a1 check. A masterful performance by Supi.